God. I come to the lake. I can't stay awake, so I figure, okay, I'm at a lake. For some reason, I'm just too wiped out or tired, or my death has been through too much or something. I'll just sit here and crash and burn so I can get my butt up and go back to work and running around and working. Oh my gosh, I figure, I get to the lake. I get to the lake and I can't stay awake. And the gods are like, oh, it's that warning sign that you're just not keeping up with your death and your death rebuild. And I was like, okay, rebuilding my death is a bitch. Maybe it's just I'm not doing good. So I sleep for like 2 days. I've been sleeping pretty much for 2 days. I barely wake up a little bit and then go back to sleep. I'm asleep for 2 days. And my ankles are more swollen than when I'm awake constantly. So I'm looking at this ankle. My left ankle looks like, the worst heart patient I ever known. But I'm not normal, so that's not what it means. But my ankle is more swollen than when I don't rest a lot. So when I don't rest a lot, when I don't rest a lot, my ankles get pretty swollen. But like, this is worse. This is the worst swollen ankle. And it's like, but I slept and gave my heart rest. But guess what? Took me all this time to realize that in dead robotics, it'll mimic health issues. So it took me forever to realize that my robotic death is creating medical issues in my fake this thing. So my fake this thing is mimicking all kinds of medical issues. But it's just my death rebuilding and it's not going perfect. So it's like hitting my health. But it's like it's fake health. Oh, that's so weird. Life can be so weird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my butt to the store. I'm gonna just try to go to the store, get some basic things, because it's probably as good as it can get. Oh man, that sure explains why sometimes I would give myself extra lavish rest or something, and it never seemed to make a difference. I guess death this bad just doesn't get better. So the best it's gonna get is like too much drain on this stupid fake thing. Or too much running this thing around in a bad way. Okay, whatever. This thing ain't real no more, so I'll flood it with some computer programming or something that fixes that. It looks like God's set this up to tell them things about me. So all this says something about everything I've been through or something, but I don't know if they made it right. 'Cause it gets worse when you're trying to pamper yourself. It gets worse, not better. So then what would the gods be trying to teach you? Not to not pamper yourself, because that would never make it better either. They probably just weren't smart enough to make these levels. Alright. Let's go get snacks and come back and just be one more lazy day, and hopefully I jump up and want to just go to work and do random things and put the power of God everywhere. And be happy to run around, do random things, put the power of God anywhere. When you don't wake up wanting to exist, I just need to give this relax, blah, 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 one more day. But I gotta figure it out because it doesn't work like you think. Because I gotta keep going. I'm one stupid thing in a corner against 5 billion tons of the popularity of death. I gotta keep trying.